Alrighty, it's a Wagon Train lunchbox. Figure I'd get back on some lunchboxes. There's a lot of rust on this. This part display is nice, and this is, man, how many times have I said it now? I really need to do my research before I go to making these. Oh, it's just leaving me right now. I know the guy, Wade. I can't remember his name. The main character that when it was first started out, I can't remember the guy's name. He was the coolest dude, but this guy right here kind of took his place. I think the other guy got sick. I might be telling it wrong, but this is 1964. And this guy was the one who was leading the wagon train, and this guy, I think, might have been the cook on there. I won't take too much of your time on this one. This is very weird the way this camera's doing. It looks straight right now. I'll have to do a check on that when I'm watching this back. But I've got this thing extremely cockeyed. Like I'm holding it like that, but it's showing up straight. That's weird. Anyway, thermos division, King Sealy thermos. I think that really displays. Now see, I'm holding it straight in front of the camera right now. It's so weird. Okay, I'll twist it to make it look right. Wagon Train. I think that really displays nice. You know, you're missing some paint right here. Missing paint all around. They got a holster and looks like a canteen, and a holster with a gun, and some rope with a lasso. They got a bandana, a hat. What are those? Spurs, cowboy boots. They got the saddle, gun, gloves, and it looks like a bull whip. Oh my goodness. Now this guy here, when I had looked at this, I thought this was a bad guy, but looking back, he must probably be protecting the wagons from the Indians coming, okay? They had a scout that went out. I like Wagon Train as a show, but this is the thermos. And the gist of the story was these guys, this group of guys, it was their job to get everybody out west safely. A bunch of greenhorns trying to go out west from the east. They would meet up somewhere, say like St. Louis, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere in the mid, like Chicago or something. They would come from probably New York or somewhere on the East Coast. Here's the inside. And they would meet up with these guys to take them on. A big group of people would take the train wagon, and they would travel west. And some of them was going to, I think most of the time they were headed to California. You know, I just thought of something. I'm wondering when that was set, because you know, Gunsmoke was set like after the Civil War, and I'm wondering, you always hear about the 49ers when people were going out west. That would have been before the Civil War. See, when you think about the Civil War, in the big scheme of things, it really wasn't that long ago. It was and it wasn't, but I mean, that's a whole nother history lesson right there. But when I think about that, I'm like, yeah, of course, like my granny was born like 1900 something. Of course, she's dead now. But that wasn't very far past when they were, you know, premising Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke was, I think, the 1870s. It ran for 20 years, so can you assume that it went to 1890? I don't know if that's the way they played it or not, or did they kind of keep it set in that time? It seems like things changed as time went on, but Wagon Train ran for a good long time too. Something I should have looked up before I started making this video. But it was a very popular show at the time. You can believe that. I remember, I mean, I don't remember it personally, but I've watched a lot of them, and I mean, they're good. It's a good show. It's an hour long. I think all of them were an hour long. But yeah, in fact, I mean, I wouldn't say it's my, you know, I like Gunsmoke, I like Rifleman. Wagon Train's up in there, man. I like it probably better than Have Gun Will Travel. I probably like Tales of Wells Fargo maybe better than Wagon Train, but Lawman, and I try to get into Lawman so bad, and I like the main character really good, and I just can't get into it. It's almost, I don't know. So I'll say I probably like Wagon Train better than, you know, Lawman. But I never did care for that. I can't get into that one with Steve McQueen. There's others, you know, of course, Big Valley and Bonanza, of course. I'm not into those. The color ones I don't really care for. But anyway, this is the Wagon Train lunchbox. Just wanted to show it to you.